I suppose when I was building Soho House, I never thought of it as a brand.
You can make it like feel very, as you say, sort of an part of the city. But the other side of it is you still feel, no matter where you are, that you're in a Soho House. How do you get the soul to feel consistent across every house, but equally be different to that unique city?
Well, I think that a lot comes through the culture and the people who work there.
Right.
So, and it's a good point you bring up, and I'm glad you noticed it, because it was a very thoughtful process that we went through, which was, even though the lobby in Soho House, Nashville, which was an old sock factory. It used to be a factory which made socks. But how can I make that reception lobby feel like the lobby that you'd find in Soho House Berlin?
Yeah.
But even though they're totally different designs and totally different buildings, but you sort of know if you walked in with a blindfold on and not saw a sign outside, and they took the blindfold off, you would say, well, guess where you are? And people would guess that they would be in a Soho House, even though the design was totally different. And I think that's down to the sort of people working behind reception. It's the friendliness that they they give, the can-do attitude. And so I think you can create that feel that you're in the same place in other ways, apart from choosing the same lobby furniture. And, you know, but then you go into a Soho House room, and even though the designs are different, the sense of generosity is the same. The generosity in cowshed products, generosity in amenities, the extensive minibar, etc., etc. So I think people feel that they're in a Soho House, even though they might feel different buildings and different cities.
One thing I wanted to ask you is, you don't like the word brand, which I think is interesting. Why?
I just never really liked the word. I suppose when I was building Soho House, I never thought of it as a brand, and I thought it was a collection of individual houses. where with a lot of members of that individual houses becoming together as a global membership. But I just never thought it as a brand. I just had made us feel like, you know, personal automatic.
Yeah. That's so interesting. It's interesting because, like, a lot of people outside looking at, sort of like from the consumer perspective, even people I've spoken to, is like, it's like, is it a cultural brand? Is it a status brand? And actually, when speaking to you, is you don't even think about that. It's just...
I never thought about things like that when I ran Soho House. I generally woke up every morning thinking, how can I make it better for a member every day? That was my thing I woke up with.
Yeah.
And that wasn't necessarily sort of thinking brand and overthinking things like that. It was literally, how can we just keep trying to make this better? And when we build a new house, how do we make it slightly different? How can we improve on the mistakes we made in the last house? And that was always my mindset to every day.